Fate aircraft since January.
Not good flying weather today, was it?
No, not in the metro area. And something unique happened here, and we will geek out with those details for you in just 1 second. But first, this shot, which was pretty impressive. Big-time thunderbolt here, and lightning bolt, obviously. Thunderbolt. Come on. Did I just say that?
Yeah, you did.
That's a little bit embarrassing. All right, so anyway, Derek sent this shot for us, and very cool stuff. Derek, thanks very much for the picture. And as far as what we're dealing with, well, here in the metro, we did okay for storms. About a quarter-inch in Placitas, about an inch in the foothills, inch and a quarter in the Heights to Harris Canyon, almost an inch. But, of course, the Sunport's name is not Tracy. It is Trace because, well, that's usually what they get out of a big-time storm. So why was this a good day for us storm-wise and other parts of the state didn't do well? It's storm movement that was key. You probably saw it early this afternoon. Storms forming over the Sandias and Manzanos. We have not seen storm movement east to west into the metro here at all this summer, but we did see it today where they came right off the mountains and rolled right here into the valley. Critical stuff because the mountains do a very good job of heating up the air and providing that extra lift to form the storms, and we ended up with flooding issues in parts of the city here and bankful arroyos at times, and even just some high flows in other arroyos. So this was the kind of day that usually characterizes what we look at here for monsoonal moisture, and today we did okay, and it looks like the next couple of days we've got more chances to do all right. 60s and 70s for us to the north, down to the south, 60s and 70s as well. Checking out the big-time spot for today. The what did I do to deserve this location of the day? Alto, almost 4 inches of rain in the Sacramento Mountains. To get this kind of rain, it usually helps to have a mountain community. Alto, just north of Ruidoso, does that. They did very well for rain, probably a little too well. 73 degrees in the metro right now. West-northwest winds at 5 miles an hour. Looking at what's going on for us, what we've got is an area of low pressure spinning right here across southeastern New Mexico. Essentially what this is going to do is back into the state for tomorrow. So we are going to continue with a pretty good shot at picking up storms out there for us. And this low will take the moisture that we already have in place, draw it up, wring it out, and form more thunderstorms out there. Real focus areas will be across the south, but here in central and western sections, we also could do fairly well for picking up storms. And then it looks like the monsoon flow, sets in as we head into Friday and Saturday to keep at least scattered to numerous storms across central and western sections throughout the weekend and maybe into the beginning of next week. So we're doing okay here for storms, and we'll continue to add to the rainfall total. 80s and 90s across the Four Corners. Good chance at afternoon thunderstorms. Durango already under a flash flood watch for tomorrow, as is all of southwestern Colorado. Farmington not under a flash flood watch, but a pretty good shot at least scattered storms over the next couple of days. South and west, temperatures for the most part going to be in the 80s and 90s. Lots of storms out there in the afternoon. South and east, temperatures here are going to be in the 80s too with scattered storms. Roswell, you guys are going to have a chance to pick up a storm even during the overnight hours tonight and then throughout the day tomorrow as well. North and east not going to be the focus of most of what happens for tomorrow, but still a few storms around and over the northern mountains. Obviously, we can never rule out storms here, and given that we already have some pretty saturated soil, we could end up with some flood advisories, flood warnings over the northern mountains. And in Santa Fe, we got rain today. Good chance at picking it up again for tomorrow. East Mountains, scattered storms today, scattered storms tomorrow, 80 into Harris. And finally, right here in the metro area, we've got our chance at storms as well, with temperatures in the high 80s, and we'll keep that chance of showers through at least the front half of the weekend. We wrap it up. I've got one iPod sitting left in my car. Well, I don't really keep in my car, but if I did, this would be the word I would use. HD TV. Go to krqe.com, and you can register. Last chance. Is that it? Or actually, you know what's always funny is when I don't remember the next story. Now, all this month we've been talking about, hey, we're going HD. We want to give you a look at what's going on. Well, we started to do that. So, against my better judgment, I'm the first one that shows up on HD. And here's a little behind-the-scenes look, a little peek at what you're going to see here in a couple of weeks. We've been talking to you for months about how we're seeing the future and changing the way we bring you news, and we want to give you a glimpse of that right now. And it starts right here at our assignment desk and, of course, now our web desk. You can see our web producers are here putting news on the web that we're producing for our newscasts as well. And Johnny Chandler and the rest of our assignment editors are getting ready to bring you stories over the next couple of days. And what we've done is remodel this whole area to be HD ready to go, and that debuts on August 9th, and it's going to include some big-time changes. These are new HD edit bays, and that's pretty much where we're going to cut all our video. I know you've seen these before, tapes, and you've probably heard the term roll to tape. Well, not anymore. These tapes, completely worthless. We don't even use these things anymore. We're going to use...
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen my videotape? It's in my story tomorrow night. Can I put it right here on the table?
You know what, Larry? I have not seen that videotape anywhere, and if I find it, you'll be the first guy I'll call.
Thanks,
Let's
Mark.
head upstairs. Perhaps the biggest changes we're making aren't even in the newsroom at all. While the crew down there is getting ready to go to bring you the news of the day, the crew up here above the newsroom is in our new HD Control Center. They're training and getting ready to go, and we'll give you a quick sneak peek of what it looks like in there. But this is a whole new computerized system, and then you're going to see it debut on August 9th.
It's summer, and that means model year clearance at the Larry Miller Chrysler Jeep Dodge July 10th event with the best deals of the year. Right now, get a tough Ram truck from just $16,900 or the exciting Challenger for just $22,900. Going off-road? How about a rugged Jeep Wrangler from just $229 a month? And we have